Hello Cancer, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your first week of December reading for 2020. I hope everything is going well with you. And remember too that with Cancer, this could be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So it could cover any of those. Whatever you have in your chart, this will work for you. Let's see if we can get the first card to come out. Oh, and then you got, this is a Pisces card. And with the moon reversed, it tells me that there's been something that's been revealed that may relieve some fear. Because in the upright, this card talks about fear, not feeling confident enough to be able to walk through this trail, which is balancing your dark side and your light side. So you've accomplished something, but it was revealed to you, and it could have been revealed to you in any way. I mean, it could have come from a stranger, it could come from a dream, or could it come from a family member or a loved one. Let's just see if we can figure out what that's about. This will probably be clarified, because I do like to find out what those kind of secrets are. We have the Chariot. The Chariot talks about freedom and being able to just go wherever they want to go. It almost feels like an Aquarius card, but it's not. It's really your card. This is a Cancer card. So you have Pisces and Cancer. My gosh, that's pretty powerful. Let's see what else we have. Oops. Oh, here's why there's no more fear. You're ready to be free and to move away from conflicts that are in your life. And I'm guessing that with the Two of Pentacles, you've had to drop something. There was two things that were so heavily on your mind. You've decided to release one of them, which is good. And you know, let's talk about this for just a minute. When you let something go or release something from you, let's say, for instance, and I'm just using this for an example, let's say there's two people here, or two choices between two different people that you can be with, and you're trying to decide which one, because they're almost equal in your mind and your heart maybe, but you must love one more than the other, but you hate to let the other one go. Anyway, once you release one of those, it doesn't mean that they're never ever going to be back in your life. It just means that you're letting them go so that they can grow, and so that you can grow with the choice that you've made. And let's say it's a family member. Say there's a family member that's just too harsh to take sometimes, and you want to let that go. That doesn't mean they're never going to be in your life again. It might mean in that particular case that you maybe need to figure out a way to work together with that person, or to at least, yeah, that's a different story altogether. But yeah, so there's no more fear because you've overcome something. You're feeling like you want to go. You want freedom. You want to be able to move away from conflict. And there's something that you've had to drop, and I'm guessing you've dropped something after you've decided this is what you want to do. It's like you got courage and the ability to want to go. And you know that you knew you had to drop something. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is, you're ready to speak that truth. It could be a relationship. It could be family too, though. We'll have to keep going because that's not enough information, but there is some kind of truth that you want to reveal to someone. Maybe you're ready to confess your love. Okay, I'm just playing here. We don't know. So there have been options, and it looks like with it in reverse, it tells me that you've chosen something. It's not as the decision that you made is clear to see, which could have come with the Ace of Swords. Something was spoken to you, something was revealed to you, and it made you realize that you need to make the choice that you made. And this is the same thing, choice. You dropped something so that you could keep something. And here, you're getting rid of all of these other options and only picking the one that you truly feel comfortable with. Goodness gracious, amazing. Judgment in reverse. This is the divine calling you to wake up. There's something that you're not releasing from your past. And it's something that's very karmic, meaning that there's a lot of, it could go, depending on the situation, it's usually bad karma. Because if it's bad karma, that means there's something in your life, or has been something in your life, that was causing you conflict. Because this talks about the freedom to move away from conflict. And if there's some conflict that you haven't dealt with, instead you're running from it, you need to stop for a moment, take a moment and think about what that conflict is and what's causing it and who's causing it. And this is telling me that you need to take a look at that from the divine's point of view, because they want you to be able to completely release something that's not good for you. Okay? I mean, you're definitely making changes, and you're definitely, to me, on the right path. But this is just like a hiccup. You have to take care of it. Because if you don't, you may carry whatever this conflict is here to your next relationship, or to your next family member, or to your next job, whatever this is about. We don't quite know yet. You are going to go into hangman mode. You know you need, oh my God, this is beautiful. Judgment is being called upon you. And you have already started the enlightenment process, which is going to help you be divinely enlightened about this situation, so that you can cut it from you. Because it's something that you don't need to bring with you. When it's in the reverse, it's something that they don't want you to continue to have with you. You need to just learn the lesson from it, accept it, and then release it to the divine, and then it's over. Then that's clear. You can go about your life without that worry of it coming along with you everywhere you go. And you are definitely being guided by the divine. You are being enlightened about this situation. Somebody's probably praying for you. That's what I feel like. Somebody's probably praying for you behind the scenes. You know, I'm not even sure what angel this is. I think it's Gabriel. I might be wrong. But anyway, let's keep going. The Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse is somebody that's not, it's a mother figure, and it's somebody that's not very happy. When they're in reverse, they feel like they may have been betrayed, or maybe they're not getting their way, or there's something that's not quite working right for them and they're upset about it. Because they can be, what's the word? They could be angry, but for sure they're disappointed about something. Because there are tears here too. And it's probably got something with you moving or leaving. Wanting your freedom to move away from conflict. This might be part of the conflict, for instance. But this person is hurt deeply. They feel like they're being left out in the cold. Hurt by being left out in the cold. Now, when I hear this, now that I see more, it tells me that this judgment call is telling you that you need to clear this before you make a decision like this. It's like, okay, this is something you've worked through. That's beautiful. And we understand that you want to, you want freedom and you want to leave this situation. And you know that you need to drop something in order for that to happen. And there was a truth that was spoken perhaps to this person, how you felt. Here's what I'm talking about. It's almost like this card should have been the first card out. Because with this card being out, you would have already started this looking in your inner self and finding out what that conflict is. But you've already jumped the gun. You've already started the process before you actually started this process. So the divine is enlightening you. So let's see what the last card is. We're going to have to clarify it. We are for sure. Oh, equality. It could have something to do with a money issue, or it could just be that there was, and it's not really an issue. This is fairness. It's almost like the Justice card. The Justice card is after you've been judged, the justice is in your favor. It rules in your favor. And this is the same as fairness too. It's interesting. It's almost like you did have this card out here before. Oh my God, that is so weird. Wow, that is so weird. I love it. I love it. On the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Oh, I did see that when we were shuffling. Or when I was shuffling. There could have been a toxic situation that you were in, and this might be the lingering energy that the divine is asking you to look at. Because there's some reason why there's a conflict. Is it because there was a toxic situation between two people? Could have been. Could have been something very toxic. Now, this person in reverse is also very controlling. And that might be why this person wants to go. And maybe that's off and on energy, and maybe that's what this person is thinking about. I can't I can't keep juggling that same old control issue. It's just too much, too much, too much. I can't. And then finally you say, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and start making my plan. I'm going to clear my negativity. I'm going to remove my fear. I'm going to drop something that needs to be dropped. I'm going to speak my truth to the person I'm getting ready to leave, and you've made your mind up on a decision, and you're definitely are being enlightened, and then this person gets hurt. That's what I see right now. Let's clarify the Moon in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. Oh. Wow. Now, the Knight of Wands, this is again very fast energy, but this person doesn't move until after a decision is made, and they use their intuition and they will push forward. It's almost like a double indemnity, and I know I use that word a lot, but it's almost like the same. That is amazing. They know what this person, this is you, Cancer. I keep saying you, but this is your energy. All of this here. This is somebody that got hurt. And this is the outcome of the reading thus far. It's almost like saying justice, but this card is basically saying fairness. There's been fairness here at play. Interesting. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Oh my gosh, you have been doing the work. You know what you had to drop? Because look, there's only one pentacle here now. When I laid this card here, it covered up that other one. It's telling me that you finally realized that all the battles that maybe you two have been going through, or maybe battles throughout your life, they're finally being released because you realize how blocking that was for you. You couldn't move. You couldn't make a decision probably before this. I wouldn't be surprised if you had the Eight of Swords before you started working on yourself. That, to me, is absolutely beautiful. God, that's beautiful. The Judgment with the Empress in reverse and the Five. Judgment in reverse, Empress in reverse, and the Five of Queens or Pentacles. Yes. The Judgment made you see things in clarity. You did. That's why I say it feels like this card was up here. Whereas before I was thinking it should be there before you start making this decision. But you kind of mingled it in all of your energy. And this King of Swords in reverse is somebody that just gets to the point where they can't take it anymore and they have to just spew what they need to say. And if it means cutting something out of their life, they're going to say that too. But like I said, it could have had something to do with money, but money here is equal. This card also represents fairness. Not giving more than you can give. Not over-giving yourself to others. Gosh, that's beautiful. I'm going to clarify the Six of Coins. There's an angel again. So you have a wake up. I think that's Gabrielle. This one for sure is Archangel Michael. And this is the person that brings in the ability to balance situations between either two people, two energies, two situations that need to merge. Is balanced. It's almost like saying, yes, this is what I was after. This is why this showed up, because Archangel Michael was here behind the scenes making this feel balanced. Oh gosh, Capricorn. I mean, why did I say, I bet I glanced at that. This is a Capricorn card. I bet that's what it was. It's Cancer, and I'm sorry I said that, but Pisces, Cancer. The Hangman is, I believe, Gemini. The Empress is ruled by Venus. And then Temperance is Sagittarius. Let's get a card from the universe. Wait. I want to clarify that devil energy here. What is this about? Why is the devil here? Uh-oh. The World in reverse. And the reason why it's saying that is because until you totally get out of this situation and remove that toxicity from you, Cancer, only then will the world turn in your favor. And this is like the divine telling you that your world will soon be smoother as soon as you... And you know why I think that this is in reverse is because this scenario feels like it's played out before. And something snaps you and you go back to where you were, starting all over again. Don't let that happen. Do not fall back into the past routines. And it shouldn't happen, because this is what this is about. This talks about patterns in your life that you just could never drop, but now you're able to. So if you're absolutely cutting them out and they're not going to be in your head anymore, or in your heart, or in your soul, they're done. Don't fall back. Don't let this person manipulate you into this kind of energy again. Don't let it happen, because then your world will always be there ready to turn, but it won't turn until you actually make the until you cut that last cord. Because if it's toxic, it's never going to help you. It'll make you sick. Let's get a card from the universe. The Ace of Abundance. This is what I mean. When you get out of a situation that should have been done a long time ago, if you've just been dragging it on and avoiding it, when you finally do take the steps to start clearing yourself, your psyche, your soul, your everything, then you get rewarded. And I'm not saying it's like, here's some money for doing so good. That's not the kind of reward I'm talking about. I'm talking, this is the kind of reward where, let's just read it. This cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. See, it's not just about money. Advice, assistance, and getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. That's beautiful. It's almost like saying, you got the green light, it's time to go. Live your life for you, not for somebody else. God is beautiful. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I will see you during the rest of December. Until then, namaste.